Hello everyone, welcome to my mid to late November market wrap. So this is what I think I know, and I think I know that the market in the southeast part of Melbourne and east part of Melbourne is moving along really, really well. The market over in the northwest and western areas has slowed up considerably. That's probably due to household income and debt and the LVR imbalances and the bank interest rate increases, etc. I think that people are also suffering more on the other side of town here in Victoria, and this would be pertinent in all states, I would think, because of the cost of living rises. And I must say, I found it really surprising when we're out and about, and one week a bottle of water costs $3.50, and the next week I'm paying $4.80 for it, and it's within a week. So I've had a bit of that, and I've never really taken a lot of notice of prices, but lately I have. So what does that mean? I think that means a few things. First of all, the government are concentrating now to get better educated people in on their migration policies, or moving into the people that are moving into the country. That's a good thing. I think we will have a dispersal across the state in relation to where the new population goes, gets educated, houses their families, etc. I also think that there's the disruption to Melbourne with all and CBD Melbourne I'm talking about, the disruption to the traffic flow through CBD Melbourne, and the distraction with all the roadworks with the tunnel and all those road maintenance things that have been left that are going on currently are actually disrupting us prior to one of our busy shopping periods. So I think a lot of people are going into this next shopping period with a lot of hesitancy, especially if they're retailers or sellers online, because they're anticipating that their volume of sales won't be as good as what they really need or what they would like to anticipate from years past. So where does that lead me? That leads me to a couple of things. It leads me to the fact that in the southeast part, east part of Melbourne, there's still a very large stock shortage. On the other side of town, as I said, there's actually a large increase, and that's because we're finding that more people are under distress. So asked of me this morning was, what do you think the percentage of stressed sales will be coming up for the next 3 to 6 months? Look, my guess is around 30%, and that's pretty much based on an equilibrium from the southeast to the northwest. So that's my first thought process. What I do think that I do know is that the amount of new product, as we've discussed many times before on this program, is dwindling, and the availability of new product is dwindling. And what I am finding is that new product that is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, that doesn't require any real maintenance, are selling at auction very, very well. And they're selling aggressively with multiple bids. And up here in Oakley last week, there was, I think on a villa unit, there was over 90 bids on one unit. So, and there was a lot of people fighting for it. So that sort of $900 to $1.5 million bracket is moving very, very quickly, and it's moving aggressively. So the counterbalance to that is that the other side of town is listing a lot of stock and running multiple open inspections and hardly getting anybody through. And that's because of the debt ratios and that we spoke about at the start. So what is my gut call for the next 3 or 4 months, running to sort of the end of Feb, early March? I think after Christmas, we're going to see a real uptake in interest in real estate, A, because of migration, and B, because there'll be still the upgraders out this way that will still be looking to upgrade their homes. There aren't as many luxury homes on the market as there used to be, or there is normally this time last year, and that was less from the year before. So I've seen less luxury homes on the market currently throughout Victoria than any other time in my memory, to be perfectly honest. So what does that say? That says that when we start getting a few more on, the market's going to start to kick up a little bit, and we'll get a bit more interest in it. So is affordability a problem? Yes, it is, but in that upper bracket, probably not so much. So what we do need, though, is we do need developers such as ourselves and builders, etc., to construct some good low to mid-level product that can facilitate some of the market needs. And as you probably have heard, the governments are already behind in their quotas, and also with the state government here in Victoria is especially behind in its estimations in relation to new houses provided. So I can only see that it's going to kick up a little bit. Even with another interest rate hike or not, I believe the market towards the latter part of the first quarter of next year is going to be rocking.